Women of Rubies present her Success Story series. Her Success Story series is a platform dedicated to celebrating exceptional women who are making a meaningful impact in their fields and communities. The series is all about showing women that it is possible through the real, raw, and powerful journeys of women. Sit back, relax, and welcome to her Success Story series.
All right, welcome back to her Success Story series. This is your host, the energetic EJ, and I'm super excited today. I feel like my energy is on the high today. I don't even know. I guess because I'm out, so maybe the energy in the room I was just before this one is still flowing because I know I'm always very chill on this show. But today, please accept me as I am. And I'm hoping that you can hear me clearly. I apologize if there are any maybe background noise. Please bear with me. But we are here today, and I would love to hear from you where you're connecting from. If you can hear me clearly, I would love to have those conversations if you are connected right now. Right now, we're streaming on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So if you're connecting on any of these platforms, please let me know in the comment section so that we can be sure that we are being heard in this moment. So I see somebody has joined us. So please kindly confirm for me that you can hear me by just typing something in the comments, or if you are watching on YouTube, maybe give a thumbs up or a heart. I'll be able to see it from here that somebody is live and you can hear me. I see them coming in. So please, please, please let me know that you are here. Represent your city, represent yourself, and let me know in the comments where you're connecting from and how you're feeling today. Of course, if this is your first time on the show, I want to welcome you and say welcome to the Success Stories. The Success Story series. Here is where we really speak to women, women from different walks of life who are acing it in their lives or in their chosen fields. And it's been a beautiful journey so far, having to have conversations with these beautiful women and seeing how they're juggling their lives. For those who are married, for those who have kids, with work, with their business, with their careers, right? And it's just beautiful to see that women are holding the forte in a different sphere. And it's also a privilege that I'm able to have this conversation thanks to women of Rubies, right? So yeah, so let's go for it. I see you joining, so please let me know that you can hear me so that I can move on. I wouldn't want Grace. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Grace, can you hear me? I want to know that you can hear me before I bring my guest on so that we have a sweet conversation today. So please, if you can confirm for me that you can hear me clearly, I would really appreciate that. And oh, fantastic. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. That was good. Thank you for that confirmation. Now, I need to say this, that if you are not yet a part or a member of the Women of Rubies Collective, you are sleeping on a bicycle and you need to get off that bicycle and join the Bugatti, okay? Let's drive some Bugatti fast into our success lane, right? So into our visibility era, okay? So if you're not yet a member of the Women of Rubies Collective, I don't know what you're doing. Please go on our website, on our pages, on social media to find out how you can be a part of the community so that you can be seen, be heard, and be supported by thriving women in that community. Without further ado, I am going to bring on our guest for the day. Today we're speaking to a sister from another mother, right? We are from the same region, in Nigeria, but I know she's currently not in Nigeria, but it's such a privilege to be having this conversation with her today. And I would love for you to also meet this trailblazing woman. So please, ladies, if there are any gentlemen watching here, welcome to this virtual stage today, Miss Efe Alasa. Hello. Hey, I like the entrance. The smile is smiling. How are you feeling today, ma'am?
Oh, thank you so much, EJ. I am doing amazing, and I'm super excited. Like it's always a beauty to be in the Women of Ruby's platform. Everything happening here is always light, and it's an honor to be featured, on this phenomenal platform, and to also know that there is a series going on and I'm a part of it. I want to give my heartfelt thanks very quickly to Esther Ejewere, the powerhouse behind this movement. And again, my big love to you, EJ. You're always power packed. Always. I know you're putting me on the hot seat today, but you know what? I trust I will land safely. I'm truly excited to be here.
Absolutely love it. You are truly in a safe hand. I love you with my big heart, and I'm gonna treat you gently on this hot seat. But I know as well that you're going to dish, super amazing value to us as you share your story and your journey with us today. So let's kick off in a fun way, right? Usually I will read out the bio and everything, but I think if they want to know you with your bio, they should go and check online. You've been featured. Like you have, you know what? You have real estate online. Like you have trademark online. That's beautiful. But we want to meet you in a special way today. So, sis, miss, madam, so permit me to call you all of those endearing words today because I'm feeling high in my energy. Please, guys, flow with this energy. Right. Can you introduce yourself in a very fun way? Not the normal I am Efe. No. Give us something sweet that will make us remember. Something fun. Yes, go for it.
Okay, it feels like you want me to break into a song right now. I am Efe. Okay. Anyways, by the day, I build impact-driven technologies. I know EJ wants it to be a very, very fun way, but how else can I describe me? Some people call me an idea machine. Maybe that's something that you can take away. Um, Most times people reach out to me for something. They just call me, what do you think about this? I want to pick your brain. I want to do this. And somehow God has graced me to be able to, share my heart. And by the time the conversation is done, oh, wow, that was a great idea. I think I'm taking that away. So by heart, I am an educator. Uh, I've been teaching back in Nigeria before I came to Canada, and I'm certified here to teach. I also work as a consultant. I wear many hats. That's something you must take away, like EJ's hat, and I design solutions that really bring value to man, bring value to people. Whether you're a boy, you're a girl, you're a woman, you're a man, the solutions that I dip my hands in always will bring value to you. And I'm a mom of three, definitely a girlfriend to someone. And, I'm the founder of Teddy Ed. Teddy Ed is a non-profit. It's an education technology platform that supports schools. Right now, we're giving this application to schools to use it for free at no cost. Whether you're in Nigeria, you're in Canada, any part of the world where you're in, it's a cloud solution, and so you have access to the solution. You can use it to manage attendance, admissions, gradebook, club management, asset management, whatever it is within a school system. And the biggest part of it is that we launched out a program called the Classroom Boost, where we support students from low-income families with supplies. Pencils, crayons. It's amazing that a few students or kids do not have access to these resources because they want to learn, but they just lack it, and so that's some of the things we're doing. And you must know me on this platform right now that I am also a co-founder of myEKI. myEKI is a marketplace where we kind of encouraged women. If you're selling anything indoors, stop doing it indoors. You're leaving money on the table. Create a store for free. Again, it's at #0, $0. I'm all about the freebies. EJ, is there any other fun way to tell you about me?
You have finished it. You finished. You ate. You ate and left no crumbs, ma'am. Welcome. Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. I see your heart. From this fun introduction, I see your heart. When you said I'm all about the impact, I was like, yeah, that's my sister. Like, yeah, 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 yeah. That's my tribe right there. I am also all about the impact, and it is beautiful. And I love what you're doing. I am intrigued. When you say free, 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 okay. Now my curiosity bell is ringing. Why? But before we go into that, well, I think you've given us a little bit of insight on what Teddy Ed is about, but I would love to ask again, what was it, that motivated you? What was behind the birth of this platform, and how has it been going so far?
Thank you so much, EJ, for that question. I knew that that would definitely come. Teddy Ed was born from a real life experience as a teacher. I saw firsthand how many teachers, educators at whatever level in the classroom try to do their work without tools. Even in Canada, where you think it's sophisticated and you think we are not a third world nation, there are classrooms where teachers do not have the tools that they need to carry out their activities. And so it takes away from the actual work they should be doing in the classroom, which is focusing on the students' learning and just trying to, meander and find ways that they can get tools to help them. I also saw students, looking for basic supplies, like, uh, uh, I talked about pencils and crayons the last time. I went into a school and, the kids were excited. They had so much light in their face when I brought these things to them. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, So Teddy Ed was created to solve these two problems majorly, to equip schools with technology access and also to uplift teachers. We also do like a recognition where, teachers are behind the blackboard. Nobody recognizes them. Nobody thinks about the so much work. A teacher has worked for 23 years and have given birth to like 10 engineers, 20 medical doctors, 50 pilots, and nobody is saying anything about it. Now, this is why Teddy Ed was born, to award teachers, to recognize the work that they are doing. So far, the journey has been incredible. We have reached a couple of provinces, I think about 7 provinces in Canada, where we have our footprint. We have actually dropped supplies in some schools in Canada. And we have some teachers who are now using our platform to get some things done for themselves. We are now partnering with school boards in Canada, and most importantly, we are seeing lives change. We are seeing students excited. We are seeing teachers happy and grateful for being nominated or being recognized.
That is amazing. And I just want to take this minute to celebrate all the teachers out there. I mean, we see you. We might not say it enough, but on behalf of all the moms and dads and guardians, and even school administration, we want to say thank you, dear teachers. And especially special thank you to the teachers who also go the extra mile for their students. We want to say thank you. We celebrate you. We see you. We appreciate you. Keep changing lives. Keep changing lives. And thank God for people like Efe who have put together a platform that would really recognize the work that you're doing, not just the prayers that we're praying, but actually, put the spotlight on you to celebrate you for the dedication and the commitment to our children. So thank you so much. And thank you, Efe, for this beautiful initiative that you are working on with your team. And I'm glad to know that it is going on very well. Can you share some success stories that demonstrate the impact of Teddy Ed's initiative in promoting equity on education?
Thank you so much. And I really loved your appreciation piece because, I feel like just taking that snippet and, pushing it to the world to say, hey, thank you, teachers, is beautiful. One of my favorite moments, like I said earlier, was when we went to a school up north where I live. And in this school, the first thing that gave me a headache was the fact that they had no internet. I'm like, what? no internet in this part of the world, and they had nearly 80% of the students that came from low income families. And when we dropped our little care kits, we call them like little care packs or little care kits. There is a pencil, there is a notebook, there are sticky notes for teachers, there's a calculator, there's a pair of scissors, there are crayons, there are erasers, those basic little things. When we dropped them for the school, the students had a shift in energy. They were dancing around the room, and immediately you could see creativity. You had students picking up paper and just drawing and just coloring and doing a few things, and we started now recognizing teachers and nominating them for the Teddy Ed Impact Award. We have an award that is coming up, an award ceremony that's coming up in 2026, and nominations have started right now. And so teachers were excited to be listed, as those to be recognized. So those are some of the small acts that ripple into big transformations. And we see that really bringing up that underlying topic called equity. Why should some be recognized because they are being paid 250K plus, and others who are being paid under 10,000 plus are not seen? And they do a lot of work. So recognizing and responding to what every community needs has been something that we can pat ourselves in the back and say, hey, we've done very well.
That's so beautiful. I love it. And I love that equity part that comes with it. Like every teacher matters. It doesn't even matter whether you're in the top school or you are in the low earning school. And it's heartwarming. And I think, for the longest time, like you said, teachers are like, oh yeah, they should be doing their work. And even in fact, and it's interesting how even some parents like overload the teacher, like yeah, it's your work to train my children. Like they don't do anything and they just want the teacher to do everything. Like they want the teacher to transform the lives of the kids. And some of these teachers actually put their all into what they do. So it's beautiful that there is a platform that can at least appreciate them openly, because sometimes maybe the school has one recognition or the other, but beyond the borders of the school, having your platform celebrate them, spotlight them. I think that is so beautiful. As a certified educator and consultant, what are the challenges in education today, and how does Steady Ed aim to address them? And you mentioned, in Canada, and I think you started in Africa. Can you speak to both ends and what you're doing in the moment?
Right. So, today's education system is sort of stretched. It is so stretched that teachers are overwhelmed. I was chatting with a few teachers last week, and although it's the summer break and it's the summer season or it's the holidays, but teachers are already having a panic for back to school. They're already having a panic. And it made me remember back in the days when I taught and how I used to feel. Like I went to bed always having a plan for the next day. What do I need to put in place? Because September is just around the corner. Administrative processes are outdated. And many schools lack digital tools. A lot of people still mark registers on paper. Remember the blue register? They used to call your name and check the box. A lot of schools still do that today. There is a tool you can use that marks everybody present, and all you need to do is check off who is not present. In 2 seconds, you're done taking attendance with Teddy Ed. So you don't need to suffer anymore. On the student side, especially in underserved communities, we're still battling with inequality in access. If I'm not rich, my child cannot go to a school where they have, programs that take care of them. Back in Africa, I was opportune to chat with a teacher that attends a very well-known school in Lagos. And when she finished telling me about the facility in the school, I was amazed. Now, students who don't go to that school will never have access to that facility. So there's definitely inequality, but Teddy Ed is addressing this in a kind of a threshold solution. You get free digital tool for administration. Whether your school is under-resourced or not, you have it for free. You get supplies and essentials, support through our Classroom Boost programs. You also get a recognition. We are also allowing voices of educators to come through. All of these things are functional and for educators and for students to flourish. So definitely, there are so many challenges in education, whether it's in Africa or if it's in North America, but we'll take baby steps to support as much as we can. Thank you.
That is so beautiful. And my curious mind cannot go past this question. So let me just drop it out and ask you, like, how are you doing this? How are you funding this? Just giving out these resources. I know it's an NGO, but I'm just like, how do you just share it so that if there's a way people can support the vision or the mission, because I'm like, wow, how are you doing this? It's so beautiful.
Thank you so much. So on our website, teddyed.tech, you would find the donate button there that allows you to definitely donate. But technically, there was a time in my life where I had access to funds. I saved, I had some savings. And because I've been a teacher and I moved away from teaching into tech, I decided to come up with something that will help me as a teacher. When I think about myself as a teacher, what were the problems that I faced? What were the issues that I had? And so I built the solution in 2022 into 2023 to support teachers, to support schools, right? And we decided now to start giving out the solution for free. We've been getting funding from individuals. Recently, we got partnership with Google, to help us. And we're still trusting for the Google grant to help us throughout the year, right? But we are now reaching out to several organizations around the globe to see how we can get more funding to support us, because we want to go to the grassroots. We don't want to support schools in developed communities. We want to go to the grassroots where kids are really, really suffering. Talents, tomorrow's future is really getting buried in the ground. We want to be able to support schools, support teachers, and get more engineers, more doctors, because I think about the future. I think about my kids. I think about all of these things. And, we want to just try our best and see how we can reach as many communities as possible. So if you're out there and you want to be supportive of the work that we're doing, definitely our website is www.teddyed.tech/donate. You have several options there to support the vision and the mission. Thank you so much.
I think that is needed. And I see how this ties in sweetly into the SDG 4 to, provide more education or accessible education to more people. And I love how your focus is tilted towards the grassroots. And I think essentially those are the people who need it the most. And it's so beautiful to see. So well done. And I really do hope anyone who's going to come in touch with this will be intrigued enough to also go to that website, www.teddy.tech/donation, and just donate. Your $1 can go a long way, and your $100 can go a longer way. So please, nothing is too small and nothing is too huge to be a support to this particular initiative. We need more kids to be educated. And thank you once again, Efe, for doing that. So my next question to you is, we recognize your impact in supporting women entrepreneurs with myEKI, right? How do you intend to support their success stories on the platform?
Yes, so myEKI is one of my babies. And, as a co-founder, we built myEKI to really amplify local businesses, local talents. I remember on one of the Women of Ruby's platform, an event where I talked about myEKI and, offering free stores to women. Women are the pillars of our world. You, as a woman, are a pillar to this world. So do not look at yourself smaller than you think. right? We have focused on women-led businesses for a long time, and we are intentional about offering zero cost, zero naira, $0 to women to create their stores in myEKI. List your service, create your business. If you don't have anything that you have started to do, think about something that you can exchange for money. Don't wait for the monthly pocket money. Think about what you can sell. And beyond tech access, right? We are really telling stories. We spotlight women-led businesses on our various handles, on Instagram, on Facebook, right? We spotlight various women businesses and we highlight whatever it is that a woman has done to bring her business up. So I want to say that you have the opportunity to be visible in every platform. myEKI is not exceptional. The Women of Ruby's platform is doing absolutely gorgeously and amazingly well, promoting you as a woman. Leverage it. Leverage myEKI as well for the opportunity to be visible. Because when women rise, our communities thrive.
I love it. My trust, my trust. I love it so much. You know, I was going to ask when you were speaking, I was going to ask, what about service providers? And then you mentioned it. I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. I'm so checking it out. I am so getting on that platform. Like you said, we all need to be seen and heard, and we all need that opportunity to thrive online. And you have provided the platform, and we celebrate you for that. I cannot wait to check it out. Ladies, and this is for us, ladies. This is for us. So please check out myEKI.com and go list your services and products there. Now, a little birdie told me that you are a lover of contemporary gospel music. So I want to ask you, in what way does your love for contemporary music influence your innovation in your work?
You know, gospel music is my thing. Music keeps me grounded. You know, every time they say music is nourishing to the soul, it's soothing to the soul. And you know, for somebody like me who is always ideating and always thinking about what next to build, it just reminds me that every project, every idea that I have comes from a place of divine inspiration. If you're a writer of lyrics, of music, you know that it just does not happen anytime, anywhere. There is always that place of inspiration. And so when I write songs, I'm connecting emotionally, and I use the same lens when I build products. um it's, you know, I think about people and not just, you know, the users. I think about the value that I create, that I bring, and I think about, when I create that value, does it bring transformation, does it bring a change? And so it's not really about the transactions, right? I'm happy that there is something that feeds me and takes care of my bills, and that's why I have the opportunity to say, hey, zero naira, $0, right? So music softens my heart, and it really opens my mind. When I think, I am connected. When I write music, my mind is open. It allows me to think more. I'm not trying to say, EJ, you should become a singer today. But you know what? I try to infuse that spirit into everything I do. Um, if you're a writer, you're a creator, and it makes you become innovative. And so that has really translated into everything that I do. You know, just something on the side. I say to my kids every time, if you want to love math, you have to learn how to play the piano. If you want to be an engineer, or you love tech, or you want to get into that area, you have to play the piano, because the piano has a few effects. The sound from the piano suits you. And then the fact that you're able to coordinate your mind and your fingers is logic. It's logic. And if you can coordinate that you can be in tech. So music has really helped me get to where I'm today, building products. Thank you, Jay.
Oh, my chest. Okay, this one, I am going to take a pause right here. And while I'm taking this pause, I want to give our audience a bit of time. If you have any question, please type it in the comment section. If you have any question for Efe, please type it in. Okay, Madam Efe, I want to put you on the real hot seat right now. Can you serenade us a little bit? Because even me, like when I'm down, it's music. When I'm high, it's music. So I can relate. So I'm going
Yes,
to put you on the spot right now.
yes.
Please, you have 5 minutes.
Yes.
Serenade us. Let us enter inspiration mode. The stage is yours, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome on stage Efe Alasa.
Okay, it's actually a hot seat, but you know what? Just as a part of my testimony, I just want to say God's been good to me. Can I tell you that? God's been good to me. Oh, yeah. When I think of what the Lord God has done in my life, I know that God's been good. Yes, God's been so good. My God's been good to me. I can do it again. God's been good to me. I know that God's been good to me. Can you join me when I think of what the Lord God has done in my life? I can tell you that God's been good. Yes, God been so good. EJ, God's been
God, it's
good
so
to
good to
me.
me. Oh my
You're
goodness.
gonna have to
Oh
join me
my
to release my
goodness.
next album. You're gonna have to join me, EJ.
Oh my goodness. I am all yours, sis. Oh, you just, oh gosh, you just ignited. Oh no, why did you do that to me? Okay, we have said it. It's out there. Guys, please help me hunt Sister Efe down. That I have to be on her next song or our next album or our next EP or our next. I have to be on one of those songs because oh my God, it's been good to
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Woo! It's been so good to me. When
Wow,
I think
EJ.
about all he has
Ooh.
brought me through, I know that
Ooh.
God's been good to me.
I didn't know
Oh,
this fact, EJ. I'm hunting you down
sister,
this time around. I'm hunting you down.
you just touched me. You touched me. You touched me. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is so beautiful. And I love where you connected the dots to say, if you are able to, like, I love how you connected the dot just to say that no skill is wasted, no knowledge is wasted. There is a reason, like everything in life is connected. So you're learning an instrument, the same brain and the same process you use in going through that is the same way you can learn anything. And so if you embrace that mindset, it means you can put your heart to anything and learn. And that is so, so, so beautiful. Thank you so much. I love it. Woo! That was good, right, guys? All right. Do I have any questions? Do I have any questions? Okay. I don't see any questions yet. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Oh, everybody's gushing on your song. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. I love it. Love it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your comments. Okay. Let me get back to the question now before we turn here into another revival.
That'd be great.
Right. So, what important lesson, right? What important lesson in your professional work has stuck with you the most and has kept you going?
Hmm. You know, God never wastes time. He never wastes pain. I've had setbacks in my life, and I thought I can move forward. I can't do anything. I cannot get there. But every setback, every disappointment, um, especially in times when I've felt taken advantage of, or I've had to start over again. So imagine that I just felt, you know what, I'm not teaching anymore. Why am I even in teaching? And then I had this setback, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to pick up the pieces and navigate to something else. I never saw the future. I didn't know I was going to be here today. You know, it taught me that there is always grace for where God is taking you to. You know, it gave me some grit and some leadership skills that I am leveraging today. Those moments really shaped my ability to manage people. I didn't know that I could be a boss. You know, my first teaching job in Nigeria, I only did work as a grade 4 teacher for 3 months, one term. And right after that, I was promoted to being a principal. I was given a car. I was given breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you know, and I never knew that I would get to that place. I never knew that I could be at the top where I can manage people, I can build teams, or I can even listen, to people. But God took me there, and that's been a lesson that I must always hinge on him, lean in on him to continue to path chart my path, because it's really simple. God has helped me to continue to build with what I have. Sometimes it's not about the dollars, it's not about being very rich, but with that little value, that little knowledge that God has given you, you can build. And that's what one lesson that I've learned, that I should not sideline myself. I should not bring myself under the value that God has placed in me, and it's something that has brought me to a place that I never thought I would be, even though I had some dreams when I was growing up, but I didn't know that I would co-found or even be a founder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even say it all because it's bringing tears to my heart right now. It's been an important lesson for me that I should always lean on God. He never wastes your pain. It's a pain today, but it's going to be again tomorrow.
Yo, sis, you're preaching in the house now. Can somebody pass the offering back, please? Because this service is lit, yo. That was beautiful. And your song resonates better now. Like God's been good to you. And also, it's just to say, like, I can fully resonate with what you're saying. Like, there is always a reason it takes us through the path that it takes us through. Right now, it might not make sense. You talking about starting all over again and feeling like I'm done with this life. But actually, God is like, no, it's just on a break. Don't worry,
Mm,
don't worry. We will meet you for front. And now your
mm.
tech and your edge is coming together. Ah, is that how tech daddy egg come together? It's just
You got it right
beautiful.
today. You got it right.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. So there are two questions from the comment section I would love you to take. It said so the women of Ruby, I guess some questions are coming in, like, where can we listen to your music, sis? Because we wanna get more. We want some more. We are Oliver twisting right now. Where can we listen to your music?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that question. And thank you for all the accolades in the chat. I really, really, truly appreciate it. It's little Efe right here. Um, the last song that I released was in 2017. I'm dated right now, but I'm working on something, and you can find it on YouTube and on Spotify. It is called Always Blossoming. And on there, if you go to F Alasa. It's EFF and my last name. You should find my music on YouTube. So please feel free and just listen. Thank you.
Oh, love it. Okay, sis. You see why we have to actually do a duo, because both of us now are on the same ground. We are coming
We
back.
need
I
to.
think
We need to
the last
DJ.
song, the last song I also released was in maybe 2000 and possibly 2016 or early
Really?
2017 or early 2017. Yes.
Wow.
So yeah. So we
Oh,
are
we
to
need
get to
to come back.
rumble.
We need
Let's
to do a
rumble
comeback.
together.
Yeah. It's doable. And tech has made
Yeah.
everything easy today that regardless of your
Possible.
location,
Absolutely.
you can do something together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's do it. I love it. Woo! This
Hunting
is
you
so good.
down. Hunting you down.
I love it. Beautiful. Okay, so there is another one here. Like, how can women, or how can vendors sign up on myEKI? Can you please shed some light on that?
Yes, super simple. Go on myEKI.market. So it's not .com, but .market. myEKI.market, and you'll find a sign up button right at the top right. And you can just go in there and sign in. Actually, I encourage most people to sign in with your Google account because that's super straightforward and easy. You don't need to remember any password. So go to myEKI.market and just hit sign in or sign up and do that with your Google account. And you'll be straight up there. I think I should leave these links in the chat. EJ, just let me know how else
Yes,
you can
we
do
can
that.
do that. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can do that. We can do that. While we're doing that, just a quick question for the myEKI. Now, it's open to everyone, you say.
Yeah.
So, how are you handling? Because one of the biggest challenge with e-commerce and things like that is like the payments, the backend for payment platform. Have you been able to have a solution to that for both people in Nigeria and in the Canada place, but especially for third world, it's a bit hard. Do you see? So how are you handling that?
Yeah, we do have integrations with most of the gateways, payment gateways. Sorry, I'm talking a little tech for some people that may not understand. It just means that we have implemented payment. There is Paystack on myEKI, and then there is a Stripe, which allows you to put in your banking information for payment, and Stripe is global. PayPal as well. So there is definitely options for you to make payments and for you to also receive your monies. So when you trade, you're able to also just get a payment on myEKI for sure.
That's fantastic, and I love it. Since it's space stack, it can remit to Nigeria. Stripe can remit to a US account. Sweet and lovely. Okay, so there's another one from the comment. This one says, "What's one thing that keeps you going no matter what?"
I have joy, 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 joy overflows. Hey, in my heart. That's it. I've got joy. The fact that God gives me wisdom to tackle any situation gives me joy, right? So I want you as a woman to get to that place where nothing shakes you. My mom always says that there is nothing that's ever happened to man that's never happened before, that's never been. There is always solution near you. Don't allow anything shake you because all you need to do is ask, voice out to a neighbor, to a friend, and you will find solutions. The only thing that is the biggest issue for man today is money. How can I get money to feed? How can I get money to do what I need to do? But you know what? There's always a mitigation against that. God has given you wisdom and ideas to generate that money. You haven't harnessed it yet. You just have not harnessed it. So, what keeps me going on? Joy. The fact that I have the Holy Ghost that gives me ideas for what's next to do. Even last night, God gave me an idea for the next step on something that is like a hurdle that I needed to climb. So God will always deposit something in your heart. You just need to recognize it, hold on to it, run with it, write it down, run with it, and you will get over with whatever is holding you back. Trust me.
Sis. You are giving me joy right now. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness, that was so good. Thank you so much for answering. I mean, dear audience, if you have one or two more questions, we can take some. But I'll go right in to ask, one of my questions again to say that what has been the most defining moment of your career so far?
That's a good question, EJ. But the biggest thing is I have so many careers. So which of them, right? Well, when we first launched the first version of Teddy Ed, and I got some feedback because I believe in doing user research where I get a few users to use the platform and test it out and tell me what they think, what may be a pain point, what may be a stumbling block in them using the platform. And, I got a feedback from a school principal who had told me that it makes us feel like somebody is now actually seeing us in terms of the website. And then the application itself, it's giving us the ability to have oversight over everything that's happening in our school. That feedback, that sentence really shook me. And it made me feel like, come on, girl, if you had not taken the leap, the step to do a first release, you would never know that this will bring value. You would never ever know, So this kind of confirmed that we were not just building a software, we were actually restoring dignity back to the teaching profession. I studied, my first degree was in Uniben, and I studied education. I did business education, and I had to do accounting. And I remember those days when we had to take accounting courses from social sciences faculty, and they laughed at us. Oh, you education students, they made us feel like our profession was relegated to the background, like we were not anywhere near the big professions like the accountants, like the engineers, the medical doctors, but I see that Teddy Ed is now restoring dignity to the profession, the teaching profession. And that has been a very, very defining moment for me in my career so far. It has made me realize that purpose-driven innovation does not just solve problems, but it heals them. And today it is healing. Teddy Ed has brought healing to my soul as a teacher first, and to as many teachers out there that are going to encounter Teddy Ed. I'm super grateful for the opportunity.
For fun, aside from singing and dancing. Do you get that? I think that's what we're a while.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
A little glitchy, but I think it's coming back.
Am I back? Yes, but am I back? Can you hear me now?
Vocally back? Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I'm saying that I'm curious to know, what do you do for fun aside from singing and dancing?
Okay, I love cooking. I love baking. My mom was a confectioner, and she studied in the UK. She baked her own wedding cake and taught all of us how to bake. And so that's something I love doing. I love baking. I love cooking. So no week goes by without something in the oven. So that's something that I really love to do.
That is so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Tell me, what is your favorite quote? If there's one quote like, this is my favorite quote of all time, what would that be? Do you have any?
I do. So I do have it's a scripture, right? And I will take it as a quote because that's something that keeps me going. Proverbs 3:5 or so, that talked about the Lord turning the captivity of Zion, and they were like them that dreamed. So not sure it's the book of Proverbs, but it's 3:5. And that has been something that has kept me. that whatever it is that is holding my mind, God will continue to turn my captivity around, and I will be like someone that dreamed. So that's something that I hold on to dearly. It guides me every day, and I see it practical in my life.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I think it's Psalm 121, 126, verse 1. When the
Oh,
Lord turned again the captivity of
thank you.
Zion, they
Thank you
were
for
like
that.
them that
That
dream.
dream.
Then
Yes.
was our mouth filled with laughter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. I love it, love it, love it. So, when it comes to mentorship, I want to know your, as we are wrapping up the session now, I want to know your thoughts about mentorship in your journey of transiting from one type of career to another. What
Mm-hmm.
role do you think mentorship plays? Did you experience mentorship, or are you one of those that were the trailblazer and now you're trying to give back to other people to help them so that their journey is easier than it was for you?
Mentorship is a big thing, EJ. Mentorship has helped me. It has been huge. I've had mentors who have opened doors for me, and I've had the opportunity to ask hard questions, and they helped me remember who I am. I have had mentorship that has been paid and those that have not been paid, right? And I have also tried to mentor other people, like try to transfer what I know to people just to help them get from point A to B, to live where they are. So I would always advise that if you have the opportunity to get mentored, do not take it for granted. Go through the ropes, follow through with the process, and come out as a shining light, because there is nothing more fulfilling, than watching someone rise because you help them light up their way. And that is something that has happened to me. I've done some job shadowing. I have friends who have gone to their homes to shadow them, watch them do their job. And in that way, I get mentored in how I will do my own job and carry that through. And it has helped me really climb up the ladder. So I don't joke with mentorship. If I have an opportunity today, I do have mentors right now. To have more mentors, I will go for it.
I love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure having this conversation. I mean, I could sit with you all day. You're such a great conversationalist, and I appreciate your versatility as well, the different sides to you, and the joy that you bring with you. It is refreshing. So, what would be your last words, your final message to a woman watching this right now? This is called Her Success Story Series. I mean, there are women who are just sitting there and feeling, it's because she's in Canada now. Maybe it's because I'm in this Nigeria, or I'm in this Ghana, or I'm in this Kenya. If me too, I'm in Canada. Maybe there's just all this different, legit, valid reason based on their experiences. But what would you say to any woman watching this to help them know that, what would your word be for them essentially?
Yes. So thank you, EJ. I cannot stress it enough. What I'm going to say to you as a woman is to keep showing up. Show up first for yourself. Don't let anything diminish what God has placed in you. Everybody has been created with something to offer. So please, women, do not allow your location, your circumstance diminish you. Don't let it define what God has put in you to offer. Don't let it stop your offering from showing up. Because when you have something to offer, there will always be an exchange, right? So keep showing up, keep building, building yourself, building your career, building your person, building your business, building your goal, your mission, redefining it. Why am I here? Why are you here? What are you built for? God has designed every one of us for something important to the world. So keep showing up, keep building, and don't let anyone say your story does not matter. It does. Your experience, every single experience, you put your hand in the fire and get burnt, that is an experience that will define your tomorrow. So every single experience that you've had counts towards what you have to offer. So please do not relegate yourself to the background. I didn't. And so I'm here today. I didn't allow anyone as well. I forgot to say that I was in a long-term relationship before I got married. I was in a 10 years relationship that dimmed me. It dimmed my light. But I did not let it define my tomorrow. A lot of us live in our past today. We don't want to let go of that past. We don't ever want to walk away from it. We keep loving the pity party. Oh, do you know? Oh, do you know? I am this, I am that. Move away, far, far away from it. God has deposited in you something that brings light to your world. So keep showing up, keep building, and do not stop telling your story. I hope I've been able to encourage somebody in the house. And EJ, I'm hoping that I can say thank you before you turn off the light. But, that's my words for
Oh,
everyone.
this is beautiful. I don't have anything to cap that. It's just a beautiful closeout message. Thank you all for listening today. Thank you for joining. Please, there is a woman out there that you know that needed to hear that closing out message. So please do share this link with them. I don't even care if you kind of watch this and pinpoint the minutes that this is and tell that person, watch this video from this second so that they can hear and be encouraged, especially holding on to the past. The past is in the past. It cannot take you further. It's just a baggage. And as you spoke, I can relate, right? So again, letting go and knowing that you don't have to diminish yourself. You can move forward. There is more. There is more, regardless of where you are now. Even if you are on the under of the underest pit, there is more. There is more. There is more. Don't relegate. Thank you so much, Efe. This has been a beautiful conversation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And honestly, this is where we wrap it, really. But if you want
Thank
to
you
say
so
anything more, I mean, this is it.
Thank you so much, Women of Ruby's family, Women of Ruby's collective. Thank you so much for having me. And it's been such a joy to share this space with you today. One thing I've come to believe deeply is that purpose makes the journey worth it. Purpose makes the journey worth it. You cannot do anything without purpose. Even when the road gets tough, the purpose, the why, like EJ said, right? So whether you're building a product, raising a family, or simply finding your voice, remember that you were created to impact life. So go and do so. God bless you and love you all. Love you, EJ.
Love you
Love
too.
you, Esther.
Love
Love you, Esther. Love you, family.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And Esther, thank you for this platform. It's changing lives, one life per time. And we're grateful for the gift that you are to putting this together and for inviting us to be on this table with you. God bless you, Esther Ijerere. And God bless you, everyone behind the scenes making this show happen. It takes a village to run this show. And I'm grateful for every single one of you on the team that is making this happen. I am just a face of it, but a lot of things are going behind the scenes to ensure that this is going smoothly. So thank you, everyone, and thank you to our dear audience. If you were not here, we'll be broadcasting to audio, but you're here, you're engaged, you're commenting. We say we love you, we celebrate you. Spread this word. We're here again in 2 weeks' time. Spread the word. Share this link to somebody. Share this link to your WhatsApp status. Share this link to your Facebook page. Share this link to your groups so that more women can see, can know, can subscribe, and can continue to be encouraged and inspired with every story that we share on the show. And this is where we draw the curtain today. It's been so amazing, if you agree with me, on her success story today. And I can't wait for the next conversation that we're going to have. Until then, stay true to yourself. Keep showing up for you first and for your purpose. Big love, big love, big love. Mwah. Oh my God, we should take a screenshot of that. Somebody, please take a screenshot of this for us,
Yes,
please.
I hope they did.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Bye.
EJ. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.